To everyone who's been saying they want to see a collab with Polly Pocket, your time is finally here, and JLo Beauty is exiting Sephora. I think we all knew this was coming. Welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peeked, and I let you know how I feel about these things. Talk a little bit about industry news if there are any, and you let me know how you feel about these things down in the comments. Remember, it is okay to disagree about things. Friends do not always agree about everything, but friends are always kind and respectful towards each other on internet. Internet can be a really harsh place. Let's try our absolute best to just be respectful towards each other. It is okay to disagree about things, but we do not need to be that harsh, okay? And I did film this look. This is the member tutorial for this month. It is going up, I'm thinking tomorrow. It's going to be up for members. If you are not a member here on my channel, you're always free to join in. It is an extra way to support my channel if you want to, and you also get member exclusive emojis used in the comments. You get a little happy clown next to your name showing that you are part of the happy clown family, and also you get access to all of my member exclusive tutorials, which I think at this point is like 50 tutorials. So if you are a big lover of tutorials, that might be something to look into, but if not, that's perfectly fine too. Nothing really changes on my channel. Otherwise, I still upload my normal amount of videos every month, but that is down below in the description box or the button next to the subscribe button in case you want to read up more about that. But I'm really happy with the look that I did. I think it looks really fun and like something to look forward to for 2025. Can you believe it's 2025? I still miswrote 2023 when I was writing out dates in December. I'm screwed. Like, there is no hope for me. So let me scooch you to the side, and also they're doing some yard work out the side. I can hear them fully and clearly, but I don't think that you are. But if they get closer and you hear something in the background, I'm sorry about that. They're doing the best. We're all doing the best we can, okay? We're all doing the best we can. Let's start talking about something that I don't know how this became a trend, but there are really a lot of fruity things. It started in 2024. We were seeing a lot of fragrances with strawberry, and we were also seeing a lot of things with cherry, and it keeps continuing into 2025. Strawberry and cherries are still going strong. Let's start to talk actually about the fragrance that Nest is doing, and that is the Santa Barbara Strawberry Perfume Collection. They're doing I think it is a perfume oil, a body mist, and there's a perfume oil sample, like a little roller ball, not sample, but like a travel size as well. I don't really do perfume oils like that. I do have some that I use on my legs in the summer. I mean, honestly, strawberry could be great for that. I do have the Strawberry Letter by Fleur, and I actually really do enjoy that one way more than I thought I would. I thought that one was going to be more floral, but quite honestly, I think it's a pretty strong like strawberry fragrance. This one, I'm guessing it's going to come both to their website and to Sephora. Nest is sold at Sephora. So this is strawberry, raspberry, pink peony, and solar woods. I am excited to see even more fruity and like berry fragrances coming. I do hope that they stay on the berry side. You know, I like fruit salad. I don't like fruit cake. So I hope that we see more things like that. There's another actually berry fragrance that is coming, and I saw this one and I said out loud, oh, I will get this. Because this is a new fragrance by Valentino. And this is in addition to the Born in Roma collection. And this is the Born in Roma Extradose Donna, the Parfum. And this is an intense aroma that evokes memories. Oh my god. But this has, again, we're coming into the berries. This has cassis, which is one of my favorite fragrance notes. So this, and I already love the Born in Roma. I have the Born in Roma that is the fruity one, the one that's the coral one. Really, really love that one. So this is cassis, and it also has rum. Again, I love a boozy note. And then it also has vanilla. This is described as a vanilla spicy cassis accord to this Born in Roma fragrance, and I am so excited. I will definitely be buying the travel size in this one. I definitely want to try it out. They literally added two of my favorite notes to a fragrance that I already enjoy, which is cassis, and then a boozy rum or cognac or whiskey or bourbon accord. I absolutely am so thrilled to be trying this one out. So I cannot wait. This one is coming January. Retailers and on their website definitely will be trying this one out. Speaking of berry, Fenty Skin is releasing a cherry, stay with me, Cherry Dub Pore Purify'r Gel Cleanser. And this is a foaming gel cleanser that keeps oils under control and brightens as you wash away dirt, oil, impurities, sunscreen, and makeup. This is normal combination oily, which makes me very intrigued because I am a combination skin. So I'm like, this could be nice because it's supposed to be against enlarged pores, dullness, oiliness, and it has the triple cherry complex. It also has niacinamide and aloe juice, which are two things that my skin really does enjoy. So I actually think, because I've never tried Fenty Skin. Have you tried Fenty Skin? What is your favorite? Because I think that this will be the first thing that I try. Because I really think that this will be something for me because it's supposed to help with oiliness. I think this will be a great like morning cleanser for me. So let me know if you have any favorites from Fenty Skin. I think this will be the first one that I try. And keeping on the berry theming, Glossier is coming out with a black cherry collection. So this I find very intriguing, and I actually really like when brands do this, when they have formulas that they really enjoy and they just release that formula in a new color. So like the theming is the color and not the product. I absolutely love when brands do that. So I think that this is so cool. So this is a cloud paint in black cherry, a Balm.com in black cherry, a lip line in black cherry, and then there is a #1 pencil in black cherry, and there says that it's a cherry lock as well. I'm guessing maybe that's for PR or something you can buy as an accessory, but I'm wondering if that is an eyeliner then, because their eyeliners are actually really good. I wonder if that is a metallic one or a matte one. If that is a matte one, I think I might buy that. I have the Glossier eyeliner in ochre, which is like a mustard yellow without shimmer. That one is so good, so I actually might try that. Oh my god, he is getting so close. I really hope you can't hear them because I can hear them so... You thought we were done with the berries? We are not done. Flower Nose is releasing a strawberry Cupid collection. Flower Nose do ask me if I want PR, and so far I have declined a lot of the PR boxes they have sent out simply because I've been too overwhelmed. Is Flower Nose a brand that you would like me to dive in more into or not? Because I definitely could, but I also feel like you can't review all the brands that are out there, and Flower Nose is one of those brands that doesn't, like, I think the quality of their products were beautiful. I just don't think the color stories and the color things, or like the products that they do, aren't exactly, both in like color stories and in packaging, isn't my preference. So let me know if it is something you would like me to review more or how you feel about it. But also, one thing about Flower Nose, they make incredibly large collections. So when you get a PR box from them, you get like 15 things at the same time. And for me, that's a little overwhelming. So let me know how you feel about this. But that's why you haven't seen a lot of Flower Nose here, because they ask you like, do you want to try this in PR? And I've been kindly declining because I've been too overwhelmed. I'm trying to do the best I can here to review and let you know about the best makeup, but nobody can try everything. I think that might be the last of the like the berry themed things. So let's get into the new bronzer that is coming by Dior. I think a lot of people are super intrigued by this. For me, Dior is one of those brands. I have some things from Dior and I've absolutely loved it. It's just not one of those brands that I'm like die hard intrigued by. But this is a Dior Forever Nude Bronze. Is a long wear tanned effect powder with hyaluronic acid, and I think it looks pretty. I don't know if this is the full range. I hope it's not, because it seems like too light and too fair. But oh no, it seems like there are actually quite a few different shades. This one is available in Europe right now. I'm sure it's coming to the US soon as well. I mean, Dior is a French brand after all. But I think it looks really beautiful, and I really like the compact, that like tan leather. Again, it's giving the mocha mousse vibe, and I think a lot of people are going to be intrigued by this. I might try this one out because I love a good bronzer. I really do. And again, I think that this year will be the year of bronzer and highlighter because we saw so much blush last year. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how people feel about this. I might try it out. Last week we talked about Polite Society coming out with some new shades of their blushes, and the shades that they came out with are Miami and Malibu. And Malibu, I think, is one that has some shimmer in it, and Miami is like that bright pink, like cool toned Barbie pink. And then they're also coming out with the Polite Pout Glossy Lip Balms. And it's one of those like squeeze-it-to balms. I feel like every brand is doing that right now, but it's because they sell so well and people love it. And it says immediately soothes and quenches dry lips while adding glossy shine with a hint of juicy color and flavor. So it has a bunch of different shades already, and they're adding Jelly Bean, Vivid Pink, and Peach Bellini, a clear with gold and pink shimmer. Again, these I already have. I can't do more. I can't do more. I'm sure there are people out there that are buying all of these and doing like this really extensive video about like the best of the best. It won't be me. I'll do that with eyeshadow palettes. I won't do it with squeezy balms because at the end of the day, I do think that most of them do a similar thing. Stila reformulating their liquid lipsticks was not on my 2025 bingo card, but I said I thought that matte lips are gonna make a comeback in 2025. I really think that this will be the year where we dive into matte lips again, but not the way that we did in 2015, 16, 17 with those fully opaque matte, giving that crusty butthole lip edge. I don't think we're going to be doing that, but I definitely think that we'll be seeing more matte lips. And for that, I actually think it makes 1,000,000% sense for brands to be reformulating their matte liquid lipstick formula, because some of it is just very, very outdated and needs to be brought in to 2025. So this is a reformulated Stay All Day liquid lipstick, and Stila's cult favorite 12-hour Stay All Day is now better than ever with a matte meets comfy formula. And that's what I think we are gonna see. I think we are gonna see a matte formula that is matte but doesn't dry down, because that's what makes them uncomfortable and that's what gives those harsh edges. And I think we're gonna see more things like that. And I'm excited actually to see what this is. All day wear that's rich and replenishing, no feathering or bleeding. I am excited to see what this is. There is a bunch of different colors and I might try this out. Stila is also coming out with some liquid eyeshadows. Oh god, he is so close to me. I think I'm gonna have to take a little break because you can hear this, right? I don't know if they're fully gone, but let's try, shall we? I've been playing phone games for way too long. Stila is releasing a liquid eyeshadow as well. And Stila is actually releasing lip oils too. Let me see if I can put up a collage of the things that Stila is releasing. I'm excited to see them start out 2025 with a bunch of new releases and reformulations, because I feel like Stila is one of those brands that come up often when we talk about brands that you think are going under. We have a bunch of brands that you keep mentioning when you think about this. Some brands that I don't agree with. Some brands are saying like Estee Lauder and MAC, they're not going anywhere. These are legacy big brands. They're not disappearing. And then you say brands like Violet Voss and Stila, where I'm like, there is a risk that they might be disappearing. So I'm so excited to see them come up with some new things. I don't need a liquid eyeshadow in my life. But the lip oils look really, really pretty. I definitely could be intrigued by those. I think they look really nice, especially those like more reddish ones. You know, I'm all about those. I think for me, I will try and pick up one of those new reformulated liquid lipsticks because I really want to see, because again, I think that matte lips are going to be something to keep an eye open for in 2025. And I really want to see what kind of formulas are we getting. Is it going to be good formulas? Is it going to be bad formulas? Because I've tried some good ones and I have tried some bad ones. And maybe I can do a review roundup or something in a bit if there's like new matte formulas, which ones are worth trying out. Let me know if there's any matte formulas that have either been re-released or reformulated or are new to the market that you would like me to include in something like that. And maybe we can start something and try out, because I am, even though I'm not wearing it today, a big lover of matte lips. Colourpop is releasing a new setting spray, and this is the new Lock It In setting spray. It is an ultra fine, waterproof and transfer proof mist that sets your makeup with a natural finish while boosting hydration. It is coming January 2nd to colourpop.com, and then it's coming to Ulta and Target later on this year. And you know what? I'm intrigued to see what this is, because I feel like there was a bunch, both, like I say both, but like there are brands like Makeup Revolution, Colourpop, e.l.f. There are basically coming out with more affordable versions, dupes of popular things. Some are doing it a little bit more subtly than others. Some are doing it very, very obvious. Looking at you, e.l.f. and Makeup Revolution. I think Colourpop is better at doing subtle dupes than both Makeup Revolution and e.l.f. But I'm intrigued to see what this is, and I feel like this could be their answer to the hype that was with the setting all day makeup spray from One Size that we had. It was super, super popular this year, and maybe this is their answer to that, like locking in your makeup all day but at the drugstore price. So I really, really want to try this out. I did have a video where I was reviewing every single release that Colourpop had in 2024. I tried everything they released, and I did put that video up, and I will say that video is not a very popular video on my channel. which tells me that's not something you're interested in. So I will probably not be doing something like that this year, because that took me a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort to review everything from Colourpop, because I don't get sent everything in PR. So to take on an endeavor like that, there needs to be some kind of a return on investment on it. And I did not see that, which shows me that you're not super intrigued in that. So I will not be doing something like that this year, but maybe I'll take on some other big project, maybe matte lips, maybe who knows. But I will not be reviewing everything from Colourpop this year, simply because it's clear that's not something that you're super interested in, which is fine. Don't watch videos you don't want to watch. Never watch videos you're not interested in, unless it is something where you're like, oh, I really want to see more of this. But definitely don't watch videos you don't want to watch. We have also been talking about Ace Beauté kind of disappearing. I know they said that they were like not reformulating, because I hope they're not, because they have an amazing formula, but they were like restructuring the brand, or maybe and they were doing something with the brand. They were changing it up a bit, but now they have released this eyeshadow palette that's called Whimsical Bloom, which I think looks fairly similar to what they've done before. It looks really cute though. This is something that I like, which is brighter, almost pastel shades together with neutrals. I think it looks pretty, but I'm wondering if this is one of those palettes that they do, because I know that they do a bunch of palettes for subscription boxes. So I'm wondering if this is one of those that are coming in subscription boxes. I know a bunch of you that are watching right now do have subscription boxes, so let me know if this is something that you've seen in subscription boxes, because I feel like this doesn't really fit in with the whole we're remaking our brand, or maybe this is what they're I don't know. I think it looks pretty though. I think it looks really pretty. I do have a code with Ace Beauté. I think it's still active. You can always try it out. You can always try the code Angeshka if you're at an indie brand. A lot of indie brands that I really love, I do have a code with, and you can always try it out. Let's talk about the Polly Pocket collection. So this is Polly Pocket and Beauty Creations. I feel like Beauty Creations is one of those brands that they are releasing so much and so often, and also a lot of really big collections, so they must be doing really good. They have really affordable prices, and I will say, when I was at Cosmoprof, which is a really big makeup convention basically for people in the makeup industry, not as a creator but as a brand owner, I did go and see their booth, and I will say up close a lot of their products looked really nice, but a lot of their products also looked not, I don't want to be mean, because I don't think they look low quality, but they didn't look the kind of products that I would love, with the finishes and the packaging, and it felt like glam light, but just not 100% the way that I really enjoy glam light, for example. But this is something that I'm definitely keeping my eye up for in the future. Maybe they will do more packaging that I like. As you can see with the blush here, for example, the blush is extremely bulky, and I did see they had some packaging like that. And also the eyeshadow palette, it doesn't have exactly the kind of color story that I'm looking for, but overall I think it is a promising brand, and it could be something for me to try out in the future. Again, if there's any brands ever that you're like, oh, I would like you to review this brand, let me know. If I get a lot of similar requests for the same brand, I always try and look into it, because I do feel like it gives me a hint of like what you would like to see for the future. But with Beauty Creations, they did actually once reach out to me and ask me if I wanted PR, and I did decline, simply because I think they release way too much for me to be on their PR list. Just like Flower knows, I think that I would just be getting too many things, if I'm totally honest with you. I don't know if I could be, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready to be bombarded with like big collections like that every month. Remember when I used to get all the Colourpop collections when they had 1 to 2 releases a week? It was a lot, okay? It was a lot, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. Again, There's also a new collection from another brand that I've never tried, and I have seen some requests for me to try this brand. So again, let me know what you think about it. And this is Mob Beauty, and this is a collab with Courtney Quarantine. And Courtney. And I think that this is their second collab, and they're doing a grunge core collab, and I'm pretty sure that this is a 4-pan eyeshadow palette. I think it's 2 mattes and 2 cream shadows, and then I think it is a lipstick as well, this like that grungy 90s brown. Again, do you want me to try Mob Beauty? I've never tried them. I'm not even 100% sure where to get them, but I've seen people mention them in brands that they really enjoy, brands that they think are innovative. I see a lot of people compare Mob Beauty to Danessa Myricks, and I love Danessa Myricks for her innovation and the interesting kind of things that she comes out with. So again, let me know if this is a brand that you would like me to dive into, because I definitely could. I am open for suggestions, but again, I can't try all the brands out there. That is impossible. Let me tell you about the one thing that I tried. Remember how I told you that MAC Cosmetics is releasing the Lunar New Year collection, which is Year of the Snake, and it was like snake print packaging, and one of the products is a green lipstick. Well, this lipstick is now available at maccosmetics.com, and I did purchase it. And I was also such a good girl because I only got the green lipstick. I paid for shipping and I went out of there. It's so easy sometimes to add things to our basket and to be like, let's add something so that I can get free shipping, but I only wanted the lipstick. I only wanted the lipstick, and to be able to get free shipping, I would have had to add something that would have made me check out with something that cost me more than the one lipstick and the shipping. So I tried to be smart. I tried to like not buy things for the sake of buying things. And I never add things to my basket, me personally, to get free shipping. If I don't want it, I don't want to buy it. But I will say I am so intrigued by this green lipstick. I cannot wait to try this one out. I will definitely be doing some kind of a short, some kind of a reel trying out green lipstick. I have never owned a MAC green lipstick, and I actually really enjoy wearing green lips. It's been a while since I wore green lips, I will say, but yeah, I'm actually very intrigued by this, and I cannot wait to try this out. I got tagged in this so many times, even from my friends, and I think it's because you know how much I love this product. And I will say I haven't used this in a bit, and I kind of want to dig it out and switch it with my current purse lippy, and that is the Pillow Balm Hydrating Lip Treatment by Too Faced. They say new, but this is re-released, and I'm wondering, is it a new formula? Is it just new packaging? I have no idea what's going on, because it is a liquid lip balm that has a scent to it and a slight color to it. My absolute favorite is the one that's banana, because I think it's called just Banana Kiss. It smells like artificial bananas and it has a slightly milky yellowy tint to the lips. It's super, super beautiful. I don't know, I think Pineapple Kiss might be new, because I'm wondering what they had before. Oh, it might be new, like this is like new shades and new scents, and they've kept some of the OG ones because they still have chocolate and banana, and they used to have those before. And then original, that is coconut water, and then it has berry jam kiss, juicy watermelon kiss, ice crystal that is supposed to be a blue raspberry spritz, sounds fun, and then pink pineapple, smells like tropical fruits. I love mine, and I really, really, really need to see these in store. I need to feel the consistency. I need to smell them, and I need to see, because I'm thinking this is just a revamp of the line. Got rid of some shades and some scents, came in with some new updated packaging, because they wanted to keep this. And I think this is really smart, especially brands that have a little bit more budget, like Too Faced, to just keep some OG things, but just upping up the package, getting rid of some shades, getting in some new ones. I think that is so smart, and I think more brands honestly should be doing that. So I'm intrigued to see if this is the same one that I know and love, because I love this formula. We talked about this a long time ago, that there was an upcoming compact from YSL, and it seems like it is going to be part of their Valentine's collection, and the compact is actually an eyeshadow quad. So this is the Couture Mini Clutch 125 luxury eyeshadow palette. It is a limited edition Nordstrom exclusive. That doesn't mean that it's not available in countries that don't have Nordstrom. It just means that in countries that do have Nordstrom, that's where it's going to be Nordstrom exclusive. I don't know how it's going to be in other countries and in Europe, for example. But this is going to be an Valentine's inspired quad. It seems to have 3 mattes and 1 shimmer. And you know what? I think this looks really delicious. When is this being available? Available now at Nordstrom. I wonder if they have it in store. I'm intrigued by it. It's $68 though, which is a lot of... Do I want to buy a $68 quad? No. I really don't, but I do want to see it. I want to see it in real life. I really do. And I think that this is so cute. And I think that this is a really nice Valentine's thing, because it's Valentine's inspired packaging. It has the heart embossing. The color story is a neutral, but still a little bit more pinky mauvey leaning. So it's usable for a lot of people. 3 mattes and a shimmer makes it a very versatile palette. I think this looks nice. Do I want to buy it for $68? Maybe not. But I actually think that that's pretty cute. Look at me being impressed by luxury brands. Last week, I was impressed by the NARS Valentine's collection, and now it's YSL. Am I okay? Maybe I need a wellness check on myself. We have seen these squeezy tubes with the poof from Essence before. I did try the highlighter and the blush in this format, and I thought they were pretty nice. And now they're coming out with a bronze. It's a liquid bronzer in this poof. I will say though, I don't need this anymore. I love a liquid formula, I really do, but give me a doe foot. For the love of everything, give me a doe foot. There's no need for this poof. You're not going to be blending with this poof. You're not. I'm sorry, you're not. You're going to be going in with a brush anyways, so this poof is just going to clog up. It's just going to make it look goopy. You're going to lose product because of it. It makes no sense. Please give me a doe foot. With that being said, I think that this, yeah, $5.99 each is already available at Ulta. Sure, why not? I don't need it because I've told myself I'm not. I say that as I actually did buy one of the Tarte blushes with the poof, but I bought that for science because I want to see if the formula is as bad as the other blush I got from Tarte. It was for science, okay? I will be trying that in an upcoming video. I think next week I'm gonna have a video where I'm like trying new makeup. I think that's coming next week. Oh, and now we have finally been able to see all of the, it says Electric Lilac collection, but I thought that this was called the Ubi collection. Maybe it's not, but this is from Huda Beauty. So there is the Blush Filter Ubi Cream, and then there is a loose powder in Ube Birthday Cake, and then there is the Faux Filler Gloss in You Baby. All of these are very pale baby pink with a slight lilac undertone. These aren't for me. This is exactly the kind of shade that I try to avoid because I don't like those kind of shades on me. Maybe if I see them in real life, I'll feel totally different, but pink powder just isn't my jam. I don't like how it looks on me, and I will say I do see a lot of tutorials on like Instagram and TikTok of people who have a similar undertone to me that use these powders to brighten their skin, and I just think it looks weird. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I'm a hater. I know, I'm a hater. I just don't think it looks good. So I will not be purchasing this. I don't think this is the right blush shade for me, but I do think it is the right product for a lot of people though. It's just I will not be the one to try it out because I don't think I'm gonna like it. And I do make it a mission to not spend my money on things that I don't think I'm gonna like, because like what's the point of that? e.l.f. is also coming out, or it's already come out with a new 10 pan eyeshadow palette. I have not seen e.l.f. do eyeshadows in a bit, and I'm intrigued to see them do this because this is a very much a peachy neutral eyeshadow palette. This is $10. It's available right now at Ulta. And again, this isn't something that I want to try, but it's very interesting to see like what the brands that are pretty popular right now, what they are releasing, because it is intriguing to see that e.l.f. has been releasing so many other things than eyeshadow, because again, everybody keeps saying eyeshadow is dead, and I will say when it comes to maybe Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they are maybe not as intrigued by eyeshadow right now, but I actually do think that that will change. Pendulum always swings in different directions. One day you're out, the next day you're in, and I definitely think that we are going to see the return of eyeshadow. In what form? I never left eyeshadow. I always loved eyeshadow. I always think visible makeup is fun because I want to have fun with my makeup. But I do think we're going to see a resurgence, and I've said before, and I think that one of the ways we are going to see eyeshadow come back is those super smoky, round, like smoky out and about looks that we had in the early 2000s. I think those are coming back. That's one way that I think eyeshadow is coming back, and I've already seen some brands, we talked about Glossier last week, releasing products to create that look. That's me. I'm taking a stab in the dark. That's what I think we're gonna see. Kylie Cosmetics is releasing a powder foundation, and they're not the only brand to release a powder foundation. I wonder if we're gonna see even more powder foundations this year. Natasha Denona released one last year, and I really did enjoy it. I actually have it here in front of me because I was using it the other day. So Kylie Cosmetics is releasing the Natural Blur Powder Foundation. Silky medium coverage formula offers a breathable matte finish that hydrates, reduces shine, smooth uneven texture, made with skin-friendly ingredients, blah, 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 blah. 30 shades, coming January 4th. Not for me. I don't need another powder foundation. I also did see that Bare Minerals is releasing a powder foundation, and I think they are sending me this to try out in PR. And that's why I'm not gonna get the Kylie one. I'm gonna try this one instead because I already know it's heading my way. They did send me a message to tell me. So this is the new powder foundation. It's everything you love about our OG formula, and now they're doing it in a powder formula. 35 shades, all day oil control, breathable matte, full coverage. Full coverage? Okay. I did not see that. Full coverage. It's available now. I will try this one out and let you know how I feel about it as soon as I get it. I did not see full coverage. That's intriguing. This one I'm actually wearing today, and this is the Laura Mercier Longwear Tinted Moisturizer Natural Dewy SPF 30 with hyaluronic acid. I think this is either a new version of their tinted moisturizer or a re-release of it. I'm wondering if this is the new version with the Natural Dewy. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not super well versed in Laura Mercier, but I did buy this one. It says coverage, light, finish, natural. I 100% agree. Like I said, it's one I have on my skin right now. I think it works really good. It definitely is not greasy. I can touch my face. It is not greasy. And I think it looked really, really nice. The reason why I wanted to try this one out is that I made an order from Sephora and they had this one in stock and they offer minis, and they offered minis in not only 3 shades, but a couple of more shades. And the shade that I wanted to buy, which was a light medium, probably a neutral. I have it here in front of me. Why am I trying? This one, it is 3 and Sand. I think this is a light medium and neutral. So I wanted to try it out. And you know what? I enjoy it. So I'll talk more about this when I do the video trying new makeup, but just know this is already available, and at Sephora they're offering minis. So I thought that was pretty cool. Fleur is releasing a new fragrance, and this is a fragrance that I will not blind buy because I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm not gonna like it. Fleur is a brand that I overall think makes really interesting scents, but they all lean very, very florally in a way that doesn't always appeal to me. I think they smell delicious and then they dry down pretty florally. I've actually even given one of my Fleur fragrances away because I thought it just dried down too floral on me. This is the Golden Rule of the Parfum, and this is a fresh solar. Solar usually means that it has that bit of like coconut, tropical vibe, SPF kind of a scent. That's usually what solar means, and I think this one has coconut. It's Mandarin Splash, which sounds amazing. Jasmine Blossom and coconut milk. This sounds great, but knowing Fleur, I think that what I am gonna smell with this one when it dries down is only the jasmine, and that's why I need to try it. Because if it's only going to be a jasmine fragrance on me, I don't want it. Not because I dislike that, it's just not my preferred favorite. This says that it is warm and bold, and I'm guessing the coconut milk is going to give the warmth. It's energetic mandarin, sultry pink pepper. Pink pepper is also not usually a note that I love, those peppery scents, but it also has orange flower. It says that it is feminine, confident, and sensual. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I will definitely smell it. I will definitely smell it. This one is coming in-app exclusively on the 6th of January and other platforms on the 7th and in-store on the 13th of January. Again, I will not be blind buying this. I will definitely be smelling it in store. If it smells lovely, I will definitely get one. I will say another thing with Fleur that I do not like is that their travel bottles leak. If you are going to buy one of these because you want to travel with them or you want to put them in your purse, I'm letting you know right now, they leak. All of mine leak. So that is something that I really hope that they will fix for the future, because pretty annoying that their travel fragrances actually don't travel very well. So I feel like I'm sounding very negative about Fleur, but listen, all brands have their ups and downs. I forgot to talk about the fact that Essence is releasing new eyeshadow palettes. First of all, they have this neutral palette that is called the Art Gallery Vintage Art Eyeshadow and Eyeliner Palette. This is definitely not for me. It is an all neutral palette. It does offer quite a lot of contrast. It doesn't really offer the kind of shades that I like, want, or need, and I can really appreciate a neutral palette, but I need my neutral palettes that have a little bit more of a twist than these. But they're also doing a rainbow palette, and this one is called the Art Gallery Pop Art Eyeshadow and Eyeliner Palette. And this one looks really fun. The thing is that I have used 2 different palettes from Essence, one that I thought was meh, and one that I really disliked. I see some people really enjoying Essence, and I'm so happy for you. I personally thought their eyeshadows was very weak and transparent, and I just weren't very impressed at all with their eyeshadows. It might be perfect for some people, but it wasn't my type of formula at all. So I did think that I'm just going to stay away from them. If I can swatch them in store and see if they're like a different formula to what I've tried before, I might, but I just didn't like them at all. It wasn't how I like to do my makeup. More liquid lipsticks. I want to try this one too, but I want to see it in store. And this is CoverGirl is coming with the Outlast Forever Velvet Pigment Matte Lipstick. It says velvet, and I'm wondering if it's going to be... It says one swipe velvet matte liquid lip, comfortable and smooth, lightweight texture, transfer proof though, which is not what I love, but I want to try this out. Like I said, I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be the year of matte liquid lipsticks, and if I can, or matte lipsticks overall. So if I can try more, I kind of want to. Also, Sniff, which is a brand that I really enjoy, they're coming out with a new fragrance, and this is the Eau de Toilette that's called Me. This is a shape-shifting skin scent, which again, also is the kind of scent that I love it on others, but it's too subtle for me. I like a fragrance that smells different and bold and something that's not me. But this is designed for a long wear, and I think a lot of people will enjoy this. It's peach, skin, plum, orris, caramel, white moss, orchinox, musks, sandalwood, and sublimolide. I don't know what that is, but there's a lot of brands who has more like skin-like scents, and a Glossier U is a version of that, and I've smelled that one, and it's like, I can see why that is people's favorites. It's just not, it's not that it's offensive. I think it smells perfectly fine. It's just not how I want to smell. I want to smell weird. I want to smell like ginger and spices and grass and water and rain and dirt, and just not like skin. Because if so, I'd just take a shower and I think I'd be done with it. But yeah, it's just a difference of opinions, but I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this, and I think Sniff makes very, very interesting scents. I really enjoy the Coca-Cola scent. I mentioned that in my yearly favorites. So if you were looking for this, I do think that this is coming to Ulta, so keep your eye open. So let's talk about the last thing that I want to talk about today, which is the fact that Jennifer Lopez brand is leaving Sephora. I am not surprised by this at all. I feel like this was one of those brands that was just destined to fail. I mean, nobody was really believing when she was saying that, oh, it's the olive oil and this is what's keeping my skin the way that it is. There's definitely genetics out there that make some people age, or like some people's skin age much more slowly than other people. But I don't think that anyone is believing any celebrity out there that says that they have done any kind of either procedure or surgery or anything like that. Not saying that she has. I'm just saying that it is a very hard sell. Because even if she has, or even if she hasn't, it doesn't sway people's opinions that they don't think that this is how she got her skin. And I also think that she, and I say this with love, but if you are going to be selling a makeup brand as a celebrity, you have to have this very almost close contact with your fans so that they believe you when you say you want to sell them something that you believe in. I feel like Selena Gomez and Rihanna has had a very, even though they're unattainable in a way that only celebrities can be, they're very active on social media. They feel a little bit more authentic than someone like Jennifer Lopez, or when, remember when Brad Pitt tried to launch skincare? I remember, you remember, Pepperidge Farm remembers. I don't even know if that's available anymore. But it didn't feel super authentic, and it didn't feel like she was really talking to her fans. And she also did quite a lot of, honestly, it looked like ad reads for her skincare brand on her social media. It never felt authentic, and she was using extreme blurring filters when she was doing it. So people were like, well, if it's so great, show us your skin then. And it just becomes this, we don't even believe what you're selling kind of a thing. And I also feel like the brand just never really took off on Sephora. And now that I'm thinking of it, is there even a celebrity-owned skincare brand that took off? Because I don't think the one from Scarlett Johansson did. I don't think the one from Brad Pitt did. I do know that this from Jennifer Lopez definitely did not. There were some other ones as well. I know there were some, I don't know, Pharrell Williams had one. and I'm pretty sure Dwayne The Rock Johnson had one, but those were more like unisex or male oriented. But I would love to hear, because those might have done better because they were a little bit more like, you know, uncomplicated, like I am a man, let me sell you a moisturizer. And I also feel like both Pharrell and The Rock has a little bit more of a genuine approach, and people, I think, like them and believe them a little bit more. But can you remember a skincare brand by a celebrity that actually like really took off, where people were like, wow, this is such good? Thinking of Rihanna, I'm guessing like Fenty Skin is probably the one that's the closest to that. And I know Rare Beauty started with some body care things, but I would love to hear your thoughts about that. Like, what makes a celebrity brand believable versus not? Because if they're known for their makeup, that makes, for me, it makes it easy for them to release a makeup brand. Or if they're known for their skincare, or for whatever reason they want to start a skincare brand, or if they're just a really well-liked and like authentic person that seems to be in contact with their audience. But if you're not having that, I don't think in 2024 or 2025 just a name in itself is enough. And I think it's the same with like influencer creator brands as well. If you're not doing it for because you love the products, because you love makeup, or because you love cookies or curtains or whatever you're gonna try and sell, I don't think the name in itself and the amount of followers that you have in of itself is gonna sell the products. But did you ever try anything from the JLo Beauty brand? I would love to hear your thoughts about this, because the article here says the JLo glow hasn't turned into gold at Sephora. Yeah, I definitely think. This is owned by Guthrie Renker, so it's not even like an indie brand. It's actually owned by a bigger umbrella brand, but it also may have helped or not helped with making it feel authentic enough. But it was in Sephora for 3 years, and it's now exiting Sephora after launching at Sephora. But I'm intrigued to see if there are other brands like bigger brands like this that are gonna exit, because we have seen some influencer brands getting to Sephora. I'm thinking, was it called Icon? What was that name? The TikTok star. I don't watch a lot of TikTok, but she had a brand. Was it Icon? God, I don't even remember. She had a brand at Sephora that exited, and also that skincare influencer. God, I am the worst with names. I feel like I'm sounding like I don't care about people, but it's just that I'm the worst with names. I never remember, but he had a brand at Sephora as well, and that exited. I think it's at Target right now, and I'm not sure if it's still available there. But what do you think about stuff like this? I am intrigued to see what brands do you think is going to disappear when it comes to like influencer or like celebrity brands? And also, what influencer or celebrity would you like to see launch a brand? Whose products would you actually want to see? Is there even anything out there that you would be intrigued in? Please let me know. I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being subscribed to my channel. And if you're not, maybe this is the time. Maybe you can join in and see more videos from me. I do upload 3 videos a week. I'm gonna try and keep it to 3 videos a week. I think this week though, it's been 7 videos, because I do have a second channel as well where I do upload some stuff. But if it's only 2 videos a week at some point, I am feeling a little unmotivated right now. Not by makeup. I love makeup. I've been wearing makeup more the last 2 months than I've done it in a long time, like almost 7 days a week. But I'm feeling a little unmotivated by the internet right now. And I'm actually really rethinking a lot of things when it comes to like YouTube, when it comes to social media, because I am not gonna be the one that outstays my welcome. There are so many things that I could be doing, and it's been very harsh climate online as of late. Like, I've gotten some really threatening things over the discussion that we had about Ensley Rain last week, and I've been sent some really crazy stuff, and I've also been getting a lot of like super negative and hateful things overall right now on social media, and I'm feeling like I haven't fallen in love with makeup, but maybe I've fallen out of love with the internet. I don't know. Something worth thinking about. I have been so much enjoying being a full-time content creator for 4.5 years now. But I don't know. All good things come to an end. Maybe it's time to plan my exit. because like I said, I'm definitely not going to be the one that outstays my welcome, and there are so many other things that I would like to do in my life as well. But let me know if you have any goals for 2025 as well. I would love to hear about them. But I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day. There will be a member video tomorrow. That's going to be this tutorial right here. And I'm also going to have a book haul. It's like a secret Santa book haul that I did with some friends over Christmas. That's going to be on my second channel on Sunday. So if you're interested in that, check out the description box. But I will see you then. Bye.